final question in bioenergetics outlines some of the metabolic processes which take place in the human body. 5 marks. So as for any 5-mark question, I would aim to structure my answer as bullet points to make sure that I'm clearly communicating what I want to say. But it's not like a 6-mark question, so you don't need to write in full sentences because you're not being assessed for quality of written communication. I would aim to get sort of 5 to 7 bullet points in, making sure that you've got 5 correct answers in there. If you add 6 or 7, then you've got a bit of leeway in case one is wrong. So you can have any 5 of the following. You can have the conversion of glucose to starch, glycogen, or cellulose. So you could say the conversion of glucose to any sort of glucose product. You can have the formation of lipid molecules from glycerol and 3 fatty acids. The posh name for this is lipid synthesis, and that might be an easier word to remember. Use of glucose and nitrate ions to form amino acids. So we know that amino acids are needed for proteins. That leads on to protein synthesis, so making proteins, and we know that that happens in the endoplasmic reticulum. We then have anaerobic respiration, which is the release of energy without oxygen. And then we have aerobic respiration, which is the release of energy in the presence of oxygen using glucose again. We can then have the breakdown of excess proteins to form urea for excretion, so that's how we form urine. There are some other things that they will allow, so you can have the breakdown or formation of carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. So that would be a really easy answer to come up with. You can also reference sugars, amino acids, fatty acids, and glycerol in your answer. The important thing is to ignore references to digestion. This is not a metabolic process. It's more of a mechanical process and a combination of several different things going on.